Oh, welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, I've saved the best, which I normally do. This is the elephant garlic that I originally had off Mike Fergus. A robin somewhere. And got some nice cloves. I always try and save the best for replanting. I normally plant about 12. But I'm going to fill the whole bed this time. I prepared this yesterday. We'll see what we've got in these. You can actually just about see the roots coming out on these. Again, the weather has changed how we plant some of this stuff sometimes. Yeah, the roots are there as well. It's some we'll take all this off because naturally we'll just stay in the ground and keep going on. But that's another nice clove as well. They do get bigger and bigger as you grow them, and we've got a bit of green growth there coming through, so we know they're ready. I'm going to normally put about 4 wide. I have to give them plenty of room. So I'll see what we've got left in there. We'll pop them in the ground. I'll show you how I do it. This isn't necessarily how you want to do it. Now I'm happy with the spacings. I'll just mark where they need to go. And I like to plant mine nice and deep. So I've got this nice little auger. Apologies for the noise. Probably a little bit too deep, it says. But looking about that deep. Now this bed had winter tears in 2023, manure, which you might have saw in 2024. And this bed did not have anything growing in it this year. Bum down, top up. But we'll crack on with this. They seem to do quite well. So I'll continue to do it this way. I know we're supposed to be no dig, but some of the manure that was planted in 2024 has broke down nicely. Hopefully they'll like that, not hate it. Right, we'll get on with this. Obviously when we're selecting the cloves, always make sure you check them for good health. But I've had these elephant garlic now. Wow. Probably 9 years. Mike sent me those early on in my allotment journey. So it's well worth saving your own. You don't have to go out to buy them, even shop bought. You only need one clove or one, whatever you call it, to start off with, and then you don't eat any the following year, and then you've got as many as you need. That's the elephant garlic sorted. We'll just move on there to the next bed. This is elephant garlic's over this way, but this is the red Russian. It's a lot smaller. I don't know whether these are hard neck, soft neck. It tastes good. Trying not to damage them. Again, these are really nice. I should pick the bigger cloves again. And take the rest for eating. We don't normally open these up until we're ready for them. That's a little on the smaller side that I'd like to use. Sometimes you have to make sure they're not together. So again, we can, these can go 5 wide. No, let's stick to 4. We'll do exactly the same. Make sure all these bits get composted when I'm finished. That'll do, I think. You just have to remember not to eat them all. The third method for this is just a dibber, just so we don't damage any of the plates at the bottom. These were prepared earlier, so there's no real issues. I have the option then of just topping these up. But you'll get to know how these grow in your own soil now. This one's quite a large one. No, it is one. But if something grows well in your soil, it's worth saving. You can buy the same variety from the shop and it not do well. But if these have grew in your soil, well worth saving. Again, just make sure we get them the right way up. Get all those in. That's those in. Just going to add a bit more freshly made compost, if you call freshly made yesterday. Now, the ground's a little bit dry, but still moist. Bit of green cable in there. Got through the sifting process. But I'll look at the top of the soil. If that dries, I'll just damp it down. Just keep the top damp. If it dries out, you know the underneath is dry also. I'm going to try and find my old labels. I haven't got much time today, but I needed to get all these little jobs done because got lots of jobs to do at home, on the garage, etc. You may have seen in a previous video I bought some soil, rubbish here, full of roots, full of rocks, stones, but out of 8 bags I reduced it down to 3 and I made 90 litres of extra soil and stuff that it's actually gone in there and you can't really tell. But can't waste anything these days. In a future video I'm going to be harvesting the wood chips out the path. Lots to do, but just keeping everything ticking over. Can't believe how well everything looks here. I've still got a few more poppy seeds to save. No doubt they've been scattered about anyway, but I like to shake all these out because I don't want them going in the compost bin because they grow everywhere, as we know. But if you've got any thoughts and experiences on planting garlic, please leave them in the comments. We'll all learn. We're all learning. I've been growing since I was 8. I'm still learning as we go along. So please leave a comment, thumbs up or a thumbs down for the interaction. Like the video if accessible and you haven't used it more than 3 times in a week, and why not consider subscribing. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now. Get going before Mrs. K rings me. Where are you?